Manchester United are closing in on a deal for Bologna striker Joshua Zirkzee, a source has told ESPN. United have reached a broad agreement over payments relating to Zirkzee's representatives, which had been a stumbling block, and will now seek to reach a deal with Bologna. Zirkzee has a release clause of £34 million, $43.5 million, in his contract, which is valid until August, but United may look to negotiate a different deal. The 23-year-old, who has also been subject of interest from AC Milan, is part of the Netherlands squad preparing for their Euro 2024 semi-final against England in Dortmund on Wednesday. Zirkzee has emerged as United's preferred striker target after they also considered both Lille's Jonathan David and Brentford's Ivan Toney. Chelsea have also shown interest in David, who has 1 year left on his contract at Lille and is available for around £25 million. Zirkzee scored 12 goals for Bologna last season as they finished 5th in Serie A, qualifying for the Champions League for the first time in the modern era. A source has told ESPN that United remain in contact with Bayern Munich over a deal for Zirkzee's international teammate, Matthijs de Ligt. The German side are willing to negotiate the defender's exit and value the 24-year-old at more than £40 million. United have already seen a bid turned down for Everton centre-back Gerard Branthwaite this summer. Bringing in a striker, a centre-back and a central midfielder are United's priorities in the summer window. Dan Ashworth has now taken control of recruitment following his arrival as sporting director last week. Midfielder Donny van de Beek, who spent the second half of last season on loan at Eintracht Frankfurt, is set to join Girona in a permanent deal worth around £420,000. The fee could increase depending on his success at Girona. United signed the former Netherlands international midfielder from Ajax in a £40 million deal in 2020. United players who have not taken part in either the European Championship or the Copa America are expected back at Carrington for the start of pre-season training on Monday. Ten Hag has boosted his backroom staff by adding to its Dutch contingent, with legendary striker Ruud van Nistelrooy and René Hake agreeing 2-year deals with the club. The summer transfer window is open in England with more countries soon to follow suit, and there is plenty of gossip swirling around. Transfer Talk brings you all the latest buzz on rumours, comings, goings and, of course, done deals. PSG prepare €250 million offer for Yamal. Paris Saint-Germain are willing to offer a world record transfer fee of €250 million to sign Barcelona winger Lamine Yamal, says Mundo Deportivo. Yamal, 16, bagged 7 goals and 10 assists in 50 games for Barcelona's senior team last season and has taken Euro 2024 by storm for Spain as well. PSG paid a world record €222 million to bring Neymar in from Barcelona in 2017 and are reported to be ready to break it again for Yamal, while hoping to prey on the fact that the Spanish club badly need a cash injection due to their crippling financial issues. But Barcelona are not willing to entertain the idea of letting the winger leave, and the difference this time is that Yamal has a release clause that is worth €1 billion, so, even if he did want to move, he wouldn't be able to buy himself out of his contract like Neymar did. Summer transfer window, grading big signings in men's soccer. Premier League clubs spent £100 million in the 2024 January transfer window, the lowest single window expenditure in the men's game since 2012, £60 million, and a significant drop from the record £815 million splashed out in 2023, according to Deloitte. After record-breaking spending in the past 3 transfer windows, things seem to have slowed. But English clubs' total spending of £2.5 billion in the whole 2023-24 season was still the second highest ever, and, across the rest of Europe's Big 5 leagues, January spending actually rose from €255 million to €455 million. What can we expect this time around? Taylor set for Southampton. Southampton are closing in on the signing of left-back Charlie Taylor, according to Rudy Galletti. Taylor would join the Saints on a free transfer, having rejected a new deal from Burnley earlier this summer. The 30-year-old, who played 28 times in the Premier League last season, is reported to be keen on joining the newly promoted side. Felix, Cancelo exit chaos due to Barcelona interest, source. Barcelona deleted a club statement saying farewell to João Felix and João Cancelo because they still hope to re-sign the Portugal duo, a source told ESPN. Barca thanked Marcos Alonso, Felix and Cancelo for their time with the club on Sunday as their respective deals came to an end. Alonso's contract has expired and he has been released as a free agent, while Felix and Cancelo's loans from Atletico Madrid and Manchester City respectively are also up on June 30th. However, Barca later deleted Felix and Cancelo's names from the statement and all social media posts. A source told ESPN the reason was because the intention is that they both extend their stay with the club, and the statement made it sound as if the door had closed. Brentford hit snag in Gray deal. Sky Sports News reports that Brentford's pursuit of Archie Gray has hit a stumbling block after Leeds United rejected a £40 million offer for the midfielder. The 18-year-old was previously said to have been given permission to undergo a Brentford medical, but work still needs to be done for the club to finalise his arrival. Gray has been the subject of interest from several clubs, including Chelsea, who could now re-enter the race to sign him following this latest development. Forest want Anderson. Nottingham Forest are closing in on the signing of Newcastle United's Elliot Anderson, as per David Ornstein. The Athletic correspondent suggests a deal has been agreed between the two clubs, with Newcastle reluctantly parting with the 21-year-old midfielder in a bid to avoid PSR-related punishments. Ornstein adds that a medical is now expected to follow, with Anderson willing to make the move to the East Midlands. Como close on Varane. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano reports that negotiations between Rafael Varane and Como are ongoing, as the 31-year-old edges closer to joining the Serie A club. Varane, who has been in Italy since Saturday night, is set to meet Como chiefs to discuss the proposal. Romano also states there have been no talks between Roma and the former Manchester United defender, who left Old Trafford on a free transfer this summer. Happy PSR Day. In case you were wondering why there's so many deals being announced today, it's because clubs are scrambling to balance their books before the next accounting period begins on July 1st. That means any deals done before then can be put into the previous financial year under the Premier League's Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR. Liverpool turned down Gordon chance. Liverpool have rejected the chance to sign Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon, a source has told ESPN. Gordon, 23, is on duty with England at Euro 2024 and is in contention to face Slovakia in the round of 16 tie in Gelsenkirchen on Sunday. But despite his elevation to the senior England team since making a £45 million transfer from Everton to Newcastle in January 2024, a source has told ESPN that the St James's Park club have approached Liverpool about a deal that would see Gordon move to Anfield in a part exchange deal involving Liverpool defender Jarell Quansah. The 21-year-old became a first-team regular in Jurgen Klopp's final season as Liverpool manager and earned a call-up for England's provisional squad for Euro 2024 before failing to make the final travelling party. Chelsea agreed Dewsbury Hall deal. Chelsea have agreed a £30 million fee to sign Leicester City midfielder Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, says David Ornstein. Dewsbury Hall, 25, had reportedly given a potential move to rejoin his former manager Enzo Maresca the green light and was waiting for the clubs to agree a fee. He will sign a contract until 2030 and complete a medical later today. Chelsea want Isaac Jackson swap. Chelsea have discussed the idea of including Nicholas Jackson in a deal to sign Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak, according to The Sun. The Blues have already inquired about the availability of Isak, 24, who is valued by the Magpies at over £100 million, a fee that makes a deal unlikely unless a player also moves the other way. Despite enduring turbulent times in his first season at Stamford Bridge, Jackson scored 17 goals across all competitions and he is now considered an important player for the club's future. Even so, the 23-year-old could be used as part of a deal if the opportunity arises to bring Isak to Stamford Bridge. Newcastle don't want to let such an important player leave, despite their issues around profit and sustainability rules, and it is reported that manager Eddie Howe would prefer to let Isak's strike partner Callum Wilson depart this summer instead.